And now let's dive into the agenda. And it's my pleasure to present Tim Larimore. He's a GFC head of the Director of State Forestry of the Georgia Forestry Commission, was appointed there in 2020, and he's going to be providing us a strategic vision for fire in Georgia. And we're privileged to have him join us today to talk about that vision. Tim, go ahead and take it away.
Thanks, Kevin, and what a pleasure to be here with the Georgia Prescribed Fire Council this morning. And as you said in my bio there, I appreciate that. It's 2020 has gone by fast, or excuse me, 2021, I guess, being appointed as the director has gone by fast. But really being here with this group today is like being home, and I get the opportunity to visit with a lot of different organizations, a lot of different partners. But this group to me really has a special place, and has a special place for our organization, and I recognize that and I acknowledge that, and I'm certainly thankful for the opportunity to be here with the group. And wow, what a turnout! 380 plus registrants, and really just to me highlights the value that the Prescribed Fire Council adds to our state, and to our forest land, and to the citizens of our state. So thanks for the good work this organization is doing, Kevin. You and Mike as the co-chair. Just glad to be a part of it, and the Forestry Commission, just know that we have your back, and we're here to support you in any way that we can. So certainly glad to be here. I was asked to talk about strategic focus of our strategic really plan for fire. And really, I mean, for us as the Forestry Commission, fire is always on our mind, and our strategic focus on prescribed fire is as strong as it has ever been. And I fully commit to continuing to have a strong focus and a strong attention to prescribed fire. The Georgia Forestry Commission is, I think, is fairly unique in the sense that we operate and we serve private landowners. So we are really a logical a logical connect point to timberland owners and to forest landowners across our state. And I'm really proud of the work that our team does on a daily basis, working with landowners, helping them with their pre-suppression fire breaks, helping them getting burnt fire on the ground. Couldn't be more proud of the work that our team does, and I look forward to us continuing to even get better at that, and get better at serving landowners with prescribed fire and with our other services. So the conservation value of fire is critical to our state. Just saw that in Shan's video about the conservation value and the importance of getting fire on the landscape. To our agency, prescribed fire also has a great mitigation of value as well. And we saw that just yesterday, and Chief Moore in his testimony in front of the House Ag Committee, where he made the comment that we talk about the West a lot, and talk about wildfires in the West a lot, and he spotlighted and highlighted a lot of the work that's being done in Region 8 across the U.S. South, and talked about the culture and the attitude towards prescribed fire, in suggesting that if we mimicked that philosophy across our country, that may be helpful in mitigating some of our wildfires that we see. So, a lot of that work has been done by this group since it's been established back in the early 2000s. So kudos for that, and what a great honor for that work to be recognized by the new U.S. Forest Service chief in a testimony in answering questions in front of the House Ag Committee. So kudos for that. But our strategic focus is really, it kind of comes down to really three areas in my mind. And it's continuing to work hard and ensuring that our workforce is capable, and that we have skilled certified burners on our team that can continue to serve the 91% of private forest landowners in our state that are needing fire on their landscape and are seeking assistance from us. And so my commitment, and since I've had the opportunity to sit in the chair that I'm sitting in now, is to be able to do all I can do to support our workforce in giving them the resources that they need, and securing the resources that our agency needs to be able to retain and recruit rangers and foresters that can help with putting prescribed fire and do the other services that our agency is asked to do by our state. The second really, I guess, strategy that I see is what this meeting is really all about, and it's partnerships. Realizing that we can't do it all as the Forestry Commission, we have got to continue to build and strengthen and participate in partnerships, such as the Georgia Prescribed Burn Council, with the TNC, with DNR, and with the U.S. Forest Service. We've got to continue to participate in those partnerships, show up at the table in those conversations, and really be an active member in those conversations, in those discussions, and when it comes to talking about fire in Georgia. Really the third strategy and the third strategic, I guess, idea that I think that we've got to continue doing, and this is something that all of us here do really well, and I think our organization does this really well, is that's continuing to promote the value of prescribed fire on the landscape. So that for us, fire is as an agency, prescribed fire, we understand the conservation value, we understand the mitigation value, and we will continue to have a focus on fire, and as we have in the past. So really, I also just want to touch on a couple of things that before I give back the floor here to our next speaker. I want to talk about a couple of new opportunities and exciting things that are going on in the Forestry Commission, and one being particular, I think that one particular, the first thing I'll just mention is something I think it's going to help with increasing the fire, the landowner's ability to get fire across our landscape. Coming off the heels of COVID, our team really responded in the spring, and I talked about this at the North Georgia Prescribed Burn Council. Our team did a really nice job of getting prescribed burning on the landscape in the spring, and I was really proud of that in the middle of a pandemic. We were not able to get all of that work done, and it created a bit of a backlog in some of our counties where across the state. So Frank Sarles, our chief of forest protection, has developed an idea and a strategy to reduce that backlog of landowners looking for pre-suppression breaks so that they can get fire on the ground. And so in the next month, our group, our protection team and our foresters together are going to work together to identify the top 12, 15 counties where we have the highest number of pending jobs to do. And we're going to attack those top 12 to 15 counties, and with a focused effort, intentional effort to get those services offered and to get those fire breaks installed for those landowners, and those pre-suppression breaks offered on the ground, so that landowners this winter and this fall can implement the burning that they'd like to see done on their property. So really excited about that effort. And all of that is just about offering good service to Georgia landowners, while also promoting and increasing the amount of burning that will happen in our state this fall. So excited about that, and thankful for our protection team and thankful for Frank's leadership on that effort, and really look forward to our focused and intentional effort as an agency to really eliminate that backlog of landowners requesting services, largely in part that was attributed to some of the pandemics and some of the challenges that we had with providing those services during the pandemic. So excited about that opportunity. Another new opportunity, and you guys have been hearing about this for a while as the Prescribed Burn Council members, and that is our online permitting system. And I know that Ken is going to be with us a little bit later. Ken Parker this morning, he's going to be talking about that system, but I'm really excited about that. You know, we've got that up and running in our county offices, and we're using it. I ask for your patience because we're learning that system, and it's taking a little bit longer to get a permit issued for a prescribed burn currently. But that's because we're gathering good information. We're gathering a lot of information that can be used by our friends over at the EPD to help us understand the value of fire across our landscape. So I ask you to be patient with our team as we work through that system. You know, the real exciting thing about that system is that in the near future, you as a certified prescribed burner will be able to go online and use that system yourself and request your permit at your leisure and at your own time, and won't have to call and get a permit. So that's where we're heading with that. Just wanted to mention that. I'm excited about that. I'm proud of our team that worked on that and put that together. And I won't steal any more of Ken's thunder from his presentation, because I know he's going to spend some time talking about that. But what a pleasure it is to be here with the Prescribed Burn Council. You know, again, I can't say enough how much we appreciate the work and the partnership that the Georgia Forestry Commission has with this organization, and with many of you on the phone. I mean, many of you on the attending the meeting. You know, I'll leave you with a couple questions, and that is, you know, are you utilizing the Georgia Forestry Commission as much as you can, or as much as you would like to? And then my other question would be that do you have folks or fellows or colleagues that could needs the services of the Georgia Forestry Commission? I would ask you to share what we do with your colleagues. And then lastly, you know, I would just say that we're here to serve Georgia. We're here to serve landowners the very best that we can, and that includes you know, helping getting fire and accomplishing the mission of what this organization's goal is, and that's the promotion and the wise use of fire in our state. So thank you for that, Kevin, and I'll turn the show back over to you now.
Tim, thanks so much. Thanks for your leadership, and thanks to Georgia Forestry Commission, which really is a national model agency for how to promote prescribed fire. And